Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're taking a deep dive into the specific requirements for securing and maintaining a notary commission right here in the great state of Rhode Island. Whether you're renewing your commission or starting entirely from scratch, understanding exactly what the Ocean State demands from its public officials is absolutely crucial. We're going to break down the rules, the regulations, and the protections you need to know straight from the official sources. Now, if you're looking to become a notary in Rhode Island, you probably have one major question on your mind right from the get-go. Do you need a notary bond? It's literally the most common question first-time applicants ask when navigating the whole commissioning process. In a lot of professions and, honestly, in a lot of other states, a surety bond is a strict barrier to entry. So how exactly does Rhode Island handle this? Okay, let's dive into this, because the answer is actually really surprising, especially if you've looked at licensing requirements elsewhere. The required bond amount? It's exactly $0. That's right. Rhode Island is one of those unique states that actually doesn't require a mandatory notary surety bond as part of its commissioning process. $0 required by the state.
Section 1. State Commission Requirements. What Rhode Island notaries need instead. So, since you don't need a bond, what does the state actually mandate? Well, the first number you really need to keep in mind is 4. Once you're officially commissioned by the Rhode Island Secretary of State, your term as a notary public lasts for exactly 4 years. It's a solid block of time for sure, but you'll want to meticulously track that expiration date so you never accidentally perform notarial acts with an expired stamp.
And this brilliantly illustrates the core requirements enforced by the Secretary of State to secure that 4-year commission. It's really a very straightforward administrative process. You need a completed notary public application, the required application fee, solid proof of your Rhode Island residency or your employment eligibility, and you must have no felony convictions. Those 4 steps are your primary hurdles, basically replacing the need for a financial bond.
Section 2. Voluntary Protection Options. How to protect yourself in Rhode Island.
Here's the thing, though. Just because the state of Rhode Island doesn't mandate a financial bond absolutely does not mean you're totally safe from liability. You're still performing legal acts that directly affect people's property and rights. So even without a mandate, a lot of savvy Rhode Island notaries choose to voluntarily purchase protection. There are 2 main avenues for this: errors and omissions insurance, which we usually just call E&O, and a voluntary surety bond. Both of these serve very specific purposes to protect your finances and build confidence with clients. Let's look at how they differ.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how clearly it lays out the difference between these 2 paths of financial protection. Fundamentally, a surety bond protects the public, while E&O insurance protects you, the notary. There's a really common misconception out there that all insurance-like products protect the professional. But in the notary world, making this exact distinction is absolutely critical to your financial health.
Let's break down the mechanics of that surety bond first, just to make sure we really understand it. Say you choose to get a voluntary bond to boost client confidence, and a claim is successfully made against you to protect the public. The surety company will step in and pay that claim. However, and this is the big catch, the surety company is then going to seek repayment directly from you. You remain completely financially responsible for the payout. So the bond is really a guarantee to the public that they'll be made whole, not a shield for your own bank account.
So the crucial point is understanding the contrast here. Errors and omissions, or E&O insurance, is fundamentally different because it protects the notary directly. If a mistake happens, this insurance actually steps in to cover your legal defense and the settlement costs for those notarial errors. It serves as a vital shield for your personal assets. And honestly, that's exactly why so many professionals in Rhode Island opt for it, even when the state simply requires an application and a fee.
Choosing how to protect yourself and your clients as a Rhode Island notary is a major professional decision. The state definitely gives you the administrative freedom to operate without a mandatory bond, but taking proactive steps to protect your practice is what really sets the true professionals apart. How will you choose to secure your new commission and protect your future? If you're ready to take that step, here is what you need to do. Get your notary surety bond quote in minutes. Apply online, fast approval, all 50 states. Visit buysuretybonds.com.